This is our YouTube intro.
Hi,
This is Emerald.
I'm Emerald,
Do me
and this,
is Timothy.
and we are.
Love each other.
Hi,
I'm Timothy,
and I'm Emerald.
and together
We are Timerald,
Let's do it.
and we are Timerald.
We're Timerald. We're engaged. We're engaged, and we been so for about a year, and we're not sure what we're waiting on, and we're hoping that maybe making some videos will help us process that.
Oh my.
But anyways, we love each other.
Look at this hair. Look at all this back here.
When Emerald and I first asked each other to be each other's boyfriend and girlfriends, we sat down and we said, well, what does that actually mean to you? What does it mean to me? What are we committing to before we say yes?
Yeah.
And that was a big breakthrough for me. And not only was it a breakthrough for that moment of saying yes to, knowing what we're saying yes to, but it's also carried into future commitments. When someone asks me what I like, if I want to come over, if I want to stay at their place, well, it's like, well, let's figure out what that means to you.
Yeah, I think there's been moments, especially for me, like starting a relationship, that was a big one of, yeah, what am I committing to? What does that mean to have this title of boyfriend, girlfriend? And within those names, labels, what is that?
Can you remember any of the things that we committed to when we became boyfriend and girlfriends?
No playing footsie with anyone else.
Yeah, I think we said, we said no footsie or hand holding or extended hugs.
Yeah.
Or touching, really.
Yeah. Commitments is like no physical touching, no like flirting with other people. And especially like, I think, yes, like there's just boundaries.
Yeah.
Like, cause I've definitely like hugged like your brothers and like, yeah.
Yeah,
but you've always been present when those interactions have exchanged.
Every time you hug one of my brothers, I say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and if it goes beyond 3 seconds, bringing down the hammer.
Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, so I think for myself, like, I've maybe thought about that a lot, like what am I committing to in just any kind of relationship, like from that moment on, like when it comes to friendships, like, kind of letting people know up front what I am seeking in a friendship, or and it doesn't have to be like, hey, I just met you and I want to sit down and talk about our commitments to this friendship. And if you want to do that, fine.
It's another one that we committed to. I think it was to be honest with that we would be more equally or more honest with each other than we are with anybody else. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. I'm proud of that. Like, cause I realized that, like, yes, we could have agreed to be honest with each other, but if I felt like there was someone else in my life that I was going to and being even more honest with than Emerald, I could see how, like, I'm glad that we set that commitment to each other and agreed upon that. Yeah. Because Emerald and I know for myself, I feel like I'm more honest with Emerald than I am anybody else in my life, and that is one of the biggest catalysts for our relationship.
Yeah, and I really like that commitment. Feels good.
So definitely encourage you guys, whether you're a single man, woman, or if you're a dog in heat and you're looking to match up with someone, before you go.
Dogs are not concerned about that.
Yeah, we have a pet grooming and sitting business
Plug here.
that we have been operating. So dogs are kind of on my mind.
Which there is dog barking. I hope that is okay with the sound and everything. There's like honking.
But yeah, if you're in a stage where you've been dating someone, And especially, Emerald and I are engaged, so we're moving towards marriage. And before we get married, I imagine that we're going to be having another talk. Like, what exactly does it mean to us to say yes?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that way, if like I know when we came up with a certain agreements with our boyfriend and girlfriend status, all of a sudden I went from being confused and excited and nervous and all this about asking her to feeling like clear and confident and excited moving forward.
You're just so sweet.
I'm a very sweet man.
And also, going back to boyfriend and girlfriend talk, is Timothy and I are committed to this relationship as long as it feels healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And as we go towards marriage and talking about, we're engaged and being married one day, is I think the difference between being boyfriend and girlfriend to being married, obviously there's vows and a lot more things exchanged, but is that I'm committed. Marriage to me is I'm committing to this and doing whatever it takes to maintain this to be healthy. Whereas boyfriend and girlfriend could be like, this doesn't feel like a healthy thing anymore. Maybe we shouldn't be together anymore.
Right. To whether that's moving forward, boyfriend, girlfriend, marriage, business partnership. Hello. If you're going to get involved with a business partnership, I would say early on you might want to at least get some of the fundamentals agreed upon with the partner. But consider doing it for yourself and actually writing out a list. Yeah. Writing out a list, sitting down with your partner, saying, yes, do we agree to all these things? Okay, cool. Now do we want to move forward from here? But our next video is planning on doing a video release every Wednesday before 5 p.m.
Stay tuned.
Just for a little candid talk real quick, Em. I love that you said the prayer in the beginning of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love that you feel called to pray about what is about to come through us and what God is about to speak through us. I'm not super confident that I want to leave that in the video.
Oh, we don't have to. I just wanted to open with that, even if it doesn't get put in this video or not. Like,
well, if we do cut it out, at least people now will know that that initially you did pray before this video.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what counts the most, is that you know that we prayed.
No, I did not do it for an audience. I said that prayer from my heart to connect with God and just, invite His presence into all that I'm doing.
Have you ever looked at your lips and your teeth and your eyes and just said, wow, I am a cutie?
Aww, Boo, you embarrass me.
All right, until next time.
All right.
Timerald. Well, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Timerald.
Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3.
Timerald.
And we love each other.
We love each other.